If it hadn't been for her speech, I wouldn't have known. She wouldn't have told me. And so this long series of events over many years with her older brother had greatly affected her relationship life. And the reversal enabled her to open up and start talking about it. And this will go right through, like I've had reversals that have revealed events back around age 2 or 3, where some severe trauma has happened to the child, and the reverse speech will zero in straight for it and give us the information. Yes?
The only thing I'm curious about, so when you record somebody, how do you play that?
Well, you need special machinery to do it. We have software for the computer that will reverse it from the computer. We sell them over there. We have machines, reversing machines, especially modified tape players, which I've got one to show you. They're just specially modified tape players that run in reverse with a little reversing switch on the bottom, forward, backwards, and you can speed it up or slow it down. So most of my work is done on the computer, because I sit at my desk all day finding. But the little portable tape players are good for carrying around and taking friends and running back. So they're $350, and we've got 3 over there if you're interested. All right, let's digress a little bit, and I want to look at some reversals on children. And children are just amazing to do reversals on. And here's the one on business I wanted to play. You remember I told you that will tell you whether the business will not work? Here's a client who's talking about his latest sale he's going to make.
And developing relationships with customers and prospects is not uncomfortable for me, but...
and here he says, there'll be an awful fuck-up.
That'll be an awful fuck-up.
There was too. 2 weeks after this tape was made, he messed up a client's order very, very severely and got fired. But see, what we could have done, to follow on to your question, we could have done a second tape and said, okay, what will this awful fuck up be? Talk about what you're going to do over the next 2 or 3 weeks, and you could very possibly get the answer for what it would be. So I often go further and probe in doing second tapes to get down to deeper levels. So in the world now, there is about a dozen reverse speech practitioners doing this full time. So we're still fairly new. It's still a very, very new field. So I'll take that question first. Yes.
I'm curious about what the subconscious mind is doing. Is it saying there'll be an awful fuck up? Like, is it literally designing that to happen to guide this person in a certain direction, or
I believe that yes, the unconscious mind, for whatever reasons of its own, has decided that this person needs to have a disaster. Okay, now why it's decided that could be many different reasons. Maybe he learned as a young child that things don't work out. Maybe he has low self-esteem. Maybe he has to learn some sort of lesson. But reverse speech can predict future events roughly about 6 months into the future, and it's extremely accurate. I can look at someone's tape who comes to me for session work, and I can pretty well determine from reversals how their life's going to play itself out over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. Yes, there was a question over here. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I was just going to ask you, has anybody done any work that you're doing in other languages and opened up these avenues for people who speak other languages?
Yeah, I have 2 certified practitioners now who are German, so they're practicing both German and English.
Same things occur there.
Yeah, same things. If someone is bilingual, you can get reversals in both languages. So it can be a bit difficult for me doing session work with someone who's bilingual, because I'm going to lose half the reversals because I only understand English. In my current training class I've got going now, I train all my classes online. I have 2 students from Holland and constitutional Switzerland. So we're training more people in other languages as we go. Yes.
In a session, half-hour session, will you only get like one thing, or can you get a?
Oh no, you'll get 30 or 40 reversals in a half-hour session. Oh yeah, because they're happening every 20 or 30 seconds.
Right.
So you get about 3 or 4 page transcript, and which will give you an extremely accurate look into your unconscious.
Can you do yourself? Can you record yourself?
Yes, you can. However, I need to put a... You've got it already, I can tell you what the line is. You never know what you're going to find. And I've had some people have some pretty nasty shocks doing their own reversals.
Shocks as in what?
Shocks as in the information that they've found. And there's something about hearing your own reversals. It goes straight to the unconscious. And you'll get all sorts of physiological symptoms. You'll get chills down your spine, your hairs will stand on end, and if you find it's a particularly nasty reversal, it can really send you into a tailspin. I don't recommend husband and wives do it on each other. I'm serious. Look, when I first went public with this, I thought to myself, the world's going to love this. We're all looking for truth. I was expecting no, it didn't happen. People were scared. I was really surprised at the fear level associated with reverse speech. Someone asked me before my lecture whether I was ever on the Art Bell show, and for those of you who don't know Art Bell, he was a very popular radio show host, and I did a lot of his shows back in my early days. But I got a lot of trouble too, including an arson house fire. Listen to this one. This is me in my office talking to a client, and my secretary, who's back there, Therese Johnson, runs into the room and she says, "David, the house is on fire."
Yes? What?
Something burning. Yeah, you can hear the emotion in her voice, and we run it backwards. And this is what we call a mirror image reversal. It's where it says the same thing backwards as it does forwards. So here it is, the house is on fire, our house is on fire. Do you want to hear that there? So why is she saying the same thing backwards as she is forwards?
Because it's actually what she's saying.
Yeah, because the house is on fire. But she was in a highly emotional state.
Yeah.
Now, reverse speech occurs primarily in emotions. It seems to be coming from the right brain hemisphere. If someone is talking very left brain, or they're reading a script, you'll get very few reversals. You may only get one every 3 or 4 minutes sometimes. But in normal everyday conversation, they'll happen once every 30 seconds. In a highly emotional situation like we just heard there, you can get them once every 1 or 2 seconds. So it depends entirely on the type of the conversation. And like I said, it appears to be, I'm 90% sure reverse speech is generated in the right brain hemisphere just based on all the common places we find them. So, all right, I'm going to move on to children for a sec. I love kids. Kids reversal is just really very, very awesome. And here we have part of my theory in reverse speech is that children are speaking backwards before they do forwards. From as early as 4 months of age, we have children pronouncing simple single words in reverse. Like this one here. This is a child of 4 months of age. Here we go. You play it backwards, you'll hear the gibberish, and then it's very clear, hello. That's 4 months of age, yeah. 4 months of age. Here, I'll do it again. So children are speaking in reverse from as early as 4 months of age. And here we, I'm going to, where's one of them?